And welcome everyone, thank you very much for tuning in on today's latest Liverpool Fan Daily News channel. Hopefully you're having a cracking day, every single one of you. It's absolutely raining here, but I've got a cracking packed show for you today in today's episode. So if you want to stay tuned to find out all the latest news on Emre Can's latest condition, will he make the Champions League final? I'll be telling you today in today's episode. There's been another legend of a former club come out and basically say Liverpool have basically not got a chance and described it as a piece of cake for Real Madrid. So I'll let you know who that legend of Real Madrid was, and yeah, we can talk about that. Absolutely silly man. But I've got the latest news on Markovic as well, and Elect are looking like they would like to take him on a permanent basis. So I've got to round that off with the show with that story, really. And obviously Neil Critchley's under-23s secured a second place finish against Chelsea yesterday at Anfield. Really, I'll talk about that as well. But really, get us started really on the main talking points. It's a statement released by the family of Sean Cox, overwhelmed and humbled by the support of people from Liverpool and fans from all around the world. Really, this is from the Echo. I'll leave the full story in the description anyway. But the family of the Liverpool supporter Sean Cox, as you all know who he is by now, say they are not walking alone, as they expressed their gratitude for the messages in support, for the clarity, for the backing of the Irishman who is currently still in hospital. And the family of Mr. Cox has now released a statement to say thank you for the support they have received. It reads as follows: as a family, we are being overwhelmed and humbled by the support we have received since Sean was so badly hurt 2 weeks ago. For the wonderful medical staff at the Walton Centre who continue to care for Sean, at the highly dedicated officers and the highly dedicated officers of Merseyside Police who have assisted us from the moment we arrived. It has been a great comfort to know that we are in such good hands. There are no words to describe the gratitude we feel to the ordinary people of Liverpool and Ireland who have taken Sean to their hearts in a way that underlines why those places have such a deserved representation for the generosity and solidarity. Every day, letters and cards arrive from this country, from Ireland and beyond, everywhere around the world. Every one of them wishes us well, as they accompany us in the support offers of obviously the support networks have reminded us, even in our darkest moments as a family, we are not walking alone. Shaw remains in a critical condition, but he is a fighter, and that, coupled with the medical and specialist support he is receiving, gives us hope in our hearts, and we are long for the day when our husband, dad and brother returns home to Dunboyne. Hopefully we've got that right. So we can get together as a family once more again. But really, on behalf of, as we keep on saying, but everyone, keep on having Sean in your thoughts and prayers. It's really do hope on for me personally, and a lot of me family and friends and everyone that's watching. We keep showing your prayers. Hopefully, upon hope, he does turn everything round and fingers crossed, and hopefully the Reds can do him proud, because there'll be no better gift for them. But yeah, everyone, lovely words from the family of Sean. But everyone, Sean, come on, keep fighting, lad. You can do it, pull through. But really, I'll leave the rest of that statement on in the bottom as well. So if you still send your messages to Sean, and well, as we keep fighting, lad. Yeah, as I said. But Liverpool under-23s versus Chelsea recap. If you missed it, Chelsea got beat 5-1 at Anfield in the under-23s fixture, and that placed Liverpool second in the under-21s mini-league fixture in their table, which is absolutely fantastic to see. Obviously Arsenal come top of that, which is like, surely Arsenal's team should be integrating. Arsenal have got a lovely tradition with bringing young talent into their football club, but it's cracking to see Liverpool at that level really progressing. And as we've got Jurgen Klopp, he's going to integrate a lot of these young under-23 players, and hopefully we'll see next season a couple more like Trent and all the other lads break in to that first team. You've got Bruce there, you've got a whole host of them, Greg Johnson and Dodana, Jan Dodana, Bobby Akinyenya, he got 2. George Johnson, obviously you got 2 last night as well. But yeah, really, I don't watch a lot of under-23s, but there's probably a lot of yous that really do sit down and watch every single fixture. I really do need to start watching a lot more at that level of football of Liverpool, because it's great to see, and especially like Trent. I knew a lot about Trent before he come in. I think a lot of us did. He was the name on everybody's fans' lips in terms of the youth academy breaking through. But everyone, let me know if you watched the match. It was at Anfield. It was free entry as well. I would have went if he had the time to go down. But if anyone watching, if you went down, let me know if any players caught your eyes as well. But Neil Klitschko and the lads, hopefully next season he can win that under-23s title. That would be absolutely lovely. But it'd be cracking to actually see a couple of these lads hopefully break into the first team. Because you've got no better example other than Trent Alexander-Arnold. If you're young enough and you're good enough, you'll get into this Liverpool team regardless of your age category that you're in. And if you make an impact, you'll stay in that team if you continue the development and you rise. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone. As always, story is in the below, down there in the description. And Emre Can injury update. Liverpool midfielder could miss Liverpool's Champions League final against Real Madrid. It was thought, as I quoted a couple of weeks ago, last time we talked about Emre Can, there was the idea of, Klopp did talk in the past, he could potentially be back. But the scans that have been revealed this week, it's looking like he'll need a lot more time. A lot more time than everybody thought. So it's a bit guttering. And basically it more or less means that Emre Can looks like he's played his last game for Liverpool Football Club. As we've all said, we've all expected this really anyway. So I'm not really too fussed with Emre Can. Hopefully he does turn around and signs a contract. It would be classic Liverpool if he actually did turn around and say, yeah, I'm not really going, I was just sorting bits out with my contract. But whatever happens with Emre, best luck, mate. I'm gutted because I would have loved to have seen him in the Champions League squad at least, because we do need bodies. And even if Emre Can is like 20 to 30%, if he come on off the bench and really helped us in that final, that'd be absolutely quality, wouldn't it? But unlucky for Emre Can. Going into the Real Madrid legend, the Real Madrid player is confident of beating Liverpool, and the president declares the clash a piece of cake. How cheeky is that, is it? Real Madrid are superbly confident of beating Liverpool and lifting their 13th European Cup in Kiev on the 26th of May. If you haven't seen it, you only know that they are. Liverpool do like to be underdogs, and we play our best football when we are underdogs. Klopp will be happy to see Real Madrid underestimate his side, and that seems to be exactly what they are doing after honorary president Paco Gento declared the game a piece of cake. Obviously, the 84-year-old for Real is the only player in the history of Champions League to win six European Cups, which is absolutely mad. But back in the day, Real did have an absolutely naughty team. Well, they always have. They are the kings of Europe. But he is quoted as saying, coming out in the Spanish press, Aston Madrid will emerge victorious against the Reds. He said, that goes without saying. It will be a piece of cake. He goes on to add, everyone gets excited by these kind of games. Everyone wants to be there to support the team and cheer them on to win another European Cup and continue this great run we're in, and in which we have always enjoyed in this competition. Madrid cannot let this chance slip. Real Madrid know that what is at stake. Yeah, I do love it. How many times have we had this season fans of opposition clubs, ex-players, managers and every other person say, oh, Liverpool will struggle against this team in the Champions League. Every hurdle that we've come across this season, we've got over. And if we are the underdogs for the Champions League final, but let everyone worry about let that fella talk his smack in Madrid. But we're extremely confident, and our 11 lads that will be on that on that pitch on Kiev will give their absolute all for this football club. I'm pretty sure of that. And I'd love to ask him after the match what his thoughts are on that as well. So Paco, keep your mouth shut. That will be absolutely lovely. But hopefully, best of luck to Real, best of luck to Liverpool. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we will win the Champions League. That's what we want. We're going into the last story, everyone. Looks like Anderlecht are looking at the possibilities of bringing Lazar Markovic, yes, Liverpool's missing man, into their football club. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about Lazar Markovic having an impact on Anderlecht's first team. The coaching staff and the president have all talked this week that they are looking to do everything possible to bring Markovic into their football club. Best of luck, Markovic, because for me, if you're looking at it from any player point of view, regardless who plays for Liverpool, but he's a young player, these players need to play first team football. And if he's going to Anderlecht, hopefully we can get a decent amount of money back off his transfer fee in which we paid and put that to the summer transfer budget. But all the best, Markovic, whatever happens, if you go to Anderlecht or whatnot. But it's very much looking like he'll be moving to the Belgium side anyway. But thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts on all the stories, what Paco's had to say, the absolute cheeky man from Spain. But yeah, thank you. Have a quality rest of your day, everyone. And stay tuned for another episode tomorrow. I'll see you later, everyone. Ta-da.